Bam. What is up, Dace Tagular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining me always across the table, just in time, Gibby!
So Japan declared a surprise war against me in my game. What is going
Probably
on?
deserved it.
What happened?
Bullshit!
He's talking about Civ.
I did, and I kicked their ass.
What?
Civ 6. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Stupid.
I'm working it.
Oh, well, and tits! Frank Ward is not here. He's off on assignment again.
Surprise, surprise, Frank isn't here.
Connecticut?
I think that's where he said.
Yes.
He's trying to find us a koala bear.
In Connecticut?
Yes.
What?
That's his assignment. I don't think he's going to succeed.
It's going to be a tough one, unless he robs a zoo in Connecticut. I feel like rich people would probably have a koala bear. As
They
a
might.
pet.
They
I
might.
don't think they can handle the climate here. I think they need like a tropical climate.
But they're
They'll live
rich.
in a porch that's closed in.
you
with a
belong on
humidifier.
a porch.
Well, yeah. He does have that look that he should be on a porch.
Fun
Sitting there with
times.
a beer and a shotgun, yelling at kids to get off his lawn.
Get off my
Exactly.
lawn, children.
Actually, didn't you say that in the
Yep.
chat? Because you don't understand things.
I completely forgot today was Tuesday.
How?
Have you met him?
I'm old.
That's fair. Alzheimer's is sticking. Speaking of Alzheimer's, we will be sponsoring people on the Alzheimer's walk.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
that too.
we have Team Shazam will be sponsoring.
See what
so,
happens
So
every
what does
time we
that mean?
forget?
Our logo will be on their T-shirts as they do the walk or
What
run.
money did that cost you?
Yeah, it costs a penny, but it's
Just a penny.
it'll be on their shirts as they
Awesome.
walk through.
just a penny.
So nobody. So,
Or
they're
run.
gonna, so everyone's gonna look at their shirts and be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yes.
Probably that's hopefully the game plan.
Yes.
What is or they recognize you.
That'd
right.
be
Pizza
impressive.
delivery guy. The pizza delivery guy did it one time. So
What?
what's up, Sean? How you doing, my Welsh friend?
Yeah, Welsh.
And thank you for the belated birthday wishes.
No.
So yeah,
He's old.
he was actually one of the first ones to say it on my Facebook too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, aren't you older
during the
than
day.
him?
Yeah. Dude, you're gonna die soon. I don't know if our plan is that his birthday falls right after our October 3rd show.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a memorial to him on October 3rd,
Yes.
like a wake.
So are you actually gonna buy the eulogy on a newspaper this time?
Well, no. I feel like a lot of people would read the newspaper like, meh, that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
If we need to do something, we're like, oh my god, that guy died. It's just
No,
gonna be like,
I
meh.
think if we did it, I think if we did do it, we had to do the most outrageous reasoning as to how you died. Like there was like a dinosaur attack or something, and that's what got you.
Yeah, something
It's
stupid.
not that outrageous. But a meteor did come down and hit me in the head, guys.
Or a pebble. I feel like it's gotta be something like that shouldn't have killed a man, but it killed you because you're a bird. But anyway, you're turning 30 in less than a month. It's like 2 weeks away.
Oh, shit!
I
I didn't know you
know.
meant this year.
Yeah, he turns 30 in like 2 weeks.
Wow, you are fucking old.
I know.
Dude.
Guess what,
But
bitches?
people
I'm
love
still
me.
25.
But
I'm
people
still in my
love
20s.
me.
I'm still younger than you.
It doesn't matter. I'm still in my 20s.
Yeah, you're gonna
You're
die
closer
first.
to 30 than me.
That's true, but I'm still in my
Gibby's closer to
20s.
30 than
I'm
both
still in
of
my
us.
20s. I just want to remind everybody that said, "Hey, you're old" yesterday. I'm younger than all of you
I
people.
mean, it's kind of karma for the fact that you constantly post on their Facebook on their birthday saying 360 days till you die.
That's true. I didn't get it as bad as I thought I was gonna get, considering what I've been doing to people
Nobody
as I turn
has
29.
hired you to do half the
Yeah.
shit you do.
I was really
It's always
expecting a
fun.
bombardment of, "Hey, you're old. You're gonna fucking die." And
Some Maggie
yeah,
person's
it's fine.
talking.
Hey. Yes, we're still doing a certain. Well, we actually haven't done any YouTube series lately.
We're probably gonna start another one. Me and Dace have some ideas.
Yep,
being
and-
our,
It's winter time, so we get bored and we stay in
Yeah.
the basement, and that's when we start filming things.
That's true.
That is actually pretty true.
Yeah, we have some ideas, Victoria. You'll see.
Yeah. We
Who
might,
is that?
We might, that's one of Randy's friends.
Okay.
She was actually
Bless
in
you.
Shut up.
our Upload Failed. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was in Upload Failed one time.
Were you? Okay.
Was she
Yeah.
the one that was?
She knows the
She said
snowman,
hashtag
so there's a
snowman.
good chance she was in one of it.
Yes.
Don't
'Cause
worry about it.
I think she was here when Alexa beat up Ralph.
I was gonna say. I thought was she one of the ones that
Alexa.
assisted
Yeah.
beating up Ralph?
The
I
one
thought
who did
Randy
the
beat up Ralph.
Randy kicked him first, and
there's
then
two other girls. I
Vicky
thought.
bought one, from him, and then Alexa like speared him.
She said a few times.
Yeah, and then like a frog splash on him. It was great.
It was. It was
Sort
pretty
of a
funny.
I would just probably post that video. It's
Actually,
great.
we should. Can we?
We can.
Just
It's,
post it on, when's Dan's birthday?
you mean when he dies? May 20th or something
So
like
can
that.
we post that on his Facebook on his birthday?
I have no idea. I don't care
Did you
enough to
guys see
actually
his
care.
bio
No.
on the site? I know
No.
you said. I
It
sent
was
it
like
to you.
Ma or
What?
something. It was like really short.
It
yeah.
said special guest question mark, and then his profile just said don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
So
don't
it was
worry
a, it
about
was a
yeah.
hat tip to what we haven't even
Well,
released
wait,
yet.
didn't his used to just say squawk, 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 squawk?
It did until he gave me something.
I gave him something, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yours, most of them are just like jokes now. So Frank Klein, I did take my profile and post it into his profile and changed all the Franks to Chris's.
Yeah.
And at the end, just put Frank doesn't do any of this shit.
Well, that's alright.
We're not sure what he does,
Did you
but
actually
we'll figure
read
it out.
my bio?
No.
I know you took a shot at him for
I
having
took a couple
herpes.
shots at him.
Woohoo!
Well, that was like when I sent the first review through. It was a couple shots at him too. And Bompadre goes, so I got some atrocious stuff. 40% of it was reviews, 60% of it was Gibby bashing, and I approve.
So there you go.
I like it.
Yeah, I said I sometimes I disappear, but I still come back more than your herpes ever, as much as your herpes does, and that's hard to say.
You're welcome. I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
You're not herpes. You have herpes.
I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
No, sweetie, no.
I guess that's. I mean,
Time for sports.
yeah, whatever floats your boat. I thought I hit load on this earlier. I don't know why it took so long. It says that every week.
Okay.
I don't know why it does it. Well, if you guys are watching, you could tell us if you hear a sound or not.
No.
How was that, Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it, every time.
For the love of God,
It's the
Dace.
second one. Sports? It might be quiet.
Are we muting it?
No, quick.
How about sports? You follow sports?
I'm muted.
All right, in sports, because Chris doesn't have a printer, he wrote everything on paper.
Why'd
People
you just bring it up
died.
on your phone?
I didn't think that was going to
Why
make
didn't you
it.
ask Uncle Carl?
Why?
I should have had my sports stories. It was at like 14% when I
I
got
hate
done.
you guys.
On Thursday, September 14th, the Texans beat the Bengals 13-9. Over to Sunday, 9-17.
Oh.
What, the Thursday night game?
How'd you do in the pick'em league?
I think I'm like third or fourth.
I'm like fourth. I did really well the first time.
I only got
And then,
3 wrong this
and then
week.
I tanked, dude. I tanked this week.
Well,
I picked.
Check it on the app, right?
I only
Yeah.
got
Oh, I
3
know. I
wrong.
do it on there. What's it called?
I only got 3 wrong in
I'm
mine.
so pissed.
But I did really good with the points.
Greg got like almost.
Wait.
I think he got one wrong this week.
So do you guys do it where you have to pick points for one game?
No,
No,
it's just
it's
pick who's
just
the
pick
win.
who's gonna
Well,
win.
Lose.
no. Well, what it is we pick points for one game if there's a tie.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
so you're
ninth.
doing so every week you pay money into it?
Yep.
I've picked
So-
22 right, 9 wrong.
So this week,
Yeah, I don't know what
this
the
week
hell
I was
I'm
only
at,
off
but
by.
yeah, I'm so pissed.
I was only off by 3, and I was only off by 4 points on the points total for that Giants Detroit Lions game.
What's your team name?
Make football great again or
You're
something?
23 wins, 8 losses. You picked 23 right and 8 wrong.
And you got how many right?
22 right. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm just guessing.
I was first last week, and I'm like, how did that happen? I was just
You know
like,
what I did do?
yeah.
I went with my undefeated Kansas City Chiefs this week.
I did not. That was one of my bad ones. I also picked the Vikings, and then I
think I picked them.
I did not pick the Vikings.
cried when Bradford was benched. Or not benched. He's
Why?
hurt. He's hurt.
Didn't he
Yeah,
like
but
roll his
why
ankle?
Did you cry?
Because
You picked them.
I picked that team as soon because if he
Wait, okay,
played, he
no.
probably it would have been actually a decent
So
game.
that didn't hurt me as bad as Jordy Nelson did. Let me talk about this. There's a chance of me winning, and then they're like, nope, Jordy Nelson's not playing, and then I'm like, well, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Michael Crabtree did great this week.
I did shit. My entire team just is like, fuck
I don't
you.
understand what's going on.
My
with this thing.
yeah, this is all right. This year,
Did you notice Mike's in first? He's gonna win.
this year is effing bonkers. bonkers with people. In
So
in-
technically, a guy who drafts as shitty as me.
and then you do it in a 12-man league, and
I
it's
think the 12-man
so
league fucked
hard
us
to
up.
pick people
I
up
know.
because of the fact that how many. And
No
there's
offense,
so many
Frank
more
Klein, Mike,
industries.
you might be out next
Mike's gonna win. He's in first place.
Yeah.
week.
It's clearly gonna be Mike.
Yeah. I
Mike's got like
I-
ridiculously
that's-
amount of
two.
points for.
It's two options. It's either Frank or Mike.
Well, I beat Frank this week.
There's only two people that can possibly win this league this year.
You're gonna jinx them. Now they're gonna start fucking
You know
ranking.
who's in last? Pretty sure it's Frank Ward.
No,
It's not?
I think it's Tyler.
Oh
One and
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Who,
what the hell
wait a
happened
minute,
to his team?
who's Tiki Torches?
That's me.
Oh, you kicked my ass.
You're the holy pickle.
No, I thought I was versing. Oh no,
You
no,
versed
no,
me this
no,
week.
no. I versed.
So bench your team.
Boats and Hoses last. And then
No.
Alicia.
Oh shit.
And
I
Boats
forgot
and
who I.
Hoses
It was
is
a, it was a
Tyler.
That
girls.
sounds right,
It was a
except-
girls thing.
Then it had either
Yeah, Boats and Hoses Tyler.
the TDs or whatever.
TDs
This is who I played first
That's
week.
Alicia.
That was Alicia. No, the second week it was.
Midberry Crunch.
No,
Gibby,
that was that was
Patty and the
Kerbin.
McTitties.
No.
Oh, you
No, I-
played Professor Chaos.
No.
Gibby, what is wrong with you?
I've
got
listed
this.
almost every team.
I know. I'm gonna go look because he's a fucking
Game of
idiot.
Stones.
No.
Frank
I went-
Klein. No, I played Frank Klein.
My free webcam. My free cams. Who's that?
Is that Frank Ward?
That's Frank Klein. Oh no, that is Frank Ward now.
Oh, he beat me.
Okay. I beat Frank Klein.
Well, no, that means me and him are both 1-1 then.
I'm 1-1 as well.
Yeah. So how did
I'm not.
Yeah.
I have. You're what? 0-2.
Fucking. And you know what's annoying though?
Oh, well, so she's the
Right.
last.
She's the last. That's right. That's right.
I'm third to last. Thank you.
Well, he's 1-1. So who?
Tyler
yeah.
is like giving up.
Yeah.
Then can I have his
Yeah.
players?
Why? They're not doing anything for him.
They'll end up doing something for me if he gives them to me.
Well, anyway, there's scores that happened Sunday.
Oh, he did a
Stupid
Uh,
trade with me. I'm like,
The Panthers beat the Bills 9-3. The Buccaneers that have Mercer beat the Bears 29-7. The Steelers
Suck
beat the
it,
Vikings 26-9. The Cardinals beat the Colts 16-13. The Patriots beat the Saints 36-20. But Drew Brees still had a good game, so I'm okay with that. The Ravens beat the Browns 24-10. The undefeated Kansas City Chiefs that are actually undefeated beat the Eagles 27-20.
that was actually, to be honest, I was quite impressed with Eagles. I didn't expect them to win the game, even though I did vote for them. But I did not expect them to win the game. I voted with my heart, not my brain.
Yeah.
I walked by the
Unfortunately, I could not vote for them to win. It's like,
I walked by the TV as Andy Reid was glaring
God, I
at
hate
something.
that man.
It was so
Yeah.
funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
The
And then
guy-
they missed
I'm-
the kick. And I went, yep, that's because
I don't care what anyone says, dude. That guy wins no matter where the F he goes.
So then what happened to the last 5 years?
He
was in
took us to the Super
Philadelphia?
Bowl.
He went to Super Bowl
last
once.
5
We went
years.
2 or 3 years to the playoffs. He's had a winning record all the
I just
time.
hate him.
Like even when he had the Eagles, I don't think he ever had a losing season.
The
But
Titans beat the Jaguars 37-16. The Raiders, who did phenomenal, scored 45 points against the Jets, who only responded with 20.
Yo, can we talk about that Dallas game?
Not there yet. I'm
yeah, we're
moving my
getting there.
finger
We're
down.
getting
All
there.
right, keep going.
All right, the Dolphins beat the Chargers 19-17.
Oh, please! I wish, I hope to God, I pray that
go
they
Super
go
Bowl.
undefeated. I pray they
The
go
Dolphins?
undefeated. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I will die laughing because I called Kerbin out on it. He goes, the only team that matters is Professor Chaos, because he even knows if that happens.
You know what's going to be sad?
He'll
Like,
probably kill himself.
you should start watching WWE, because if that does happen, Chuck is a Dolphins fan who will be in this basement as
Yeah.
it happens, while Kerbin will be there as a Bears fan.
Oh.
It's fun. It's fun to hear because you've got Chuck who's Dolphins, you
Yeah.
got Kerbin who's Bears, you got Dane who comes over that's the Packers, and then
Yeah.
you got Giles that comes over that's Detroit Lions.
Oh, you have to deal with a Packers fan?
I get to listen to them all argue to
It's
each other. It's
great,
great, and they're
yeah.
like, "Who do you like?" Let's go Raiders. And I've been saying it for 4 years, and now they matter, so
Yes.
it counts.
It counts. But yeah, I pray it happens because that would be so humiliating if you think about it.
But Kermit will find some ass backwards
No,
way to say
there's-
that it wasn't their fault. They were
There's
cheated.
no
blah, blah,
way.
blah.
There's
But
no
you know he will.
way.
Yeah,
No way at that point. Because that's just Cutler saying, look, it wasn't me. It was the
It was-
team and the
Duh,
coach.
Bears.
Exactly. Oh, God. I
Alright, so
can't
keep
wait.
going, 'cause we need to talk
The
about that.
Broncos beat the Cowboys 42-17.
Can we talk about that?
I didn't see
42 to 17. They got their asses fucking handed to them.
I'll
I'm
be-
pretty sure I picked the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I did not. I picked
no,
the
I didn't.
Broncos.
I don't
I
think
might
I
have.
did. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my losses were Eagles, which I pretty much knew was gonna happen anyway. I picked I shouldn't have picked Minnesota,
My
but I
losses
thought.
were the Eagles.
Yeah,
It was New Orleans because I picked New Orleans over New England.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Even
I didn't do that, and I got Breeze.
No. I picked New Orleans because
Brady
New
was going to
England-
come back mad.
That-
We lost to Andy Reid.
That was an easy. Yeah,
I
that
don't
was an
know.
easy.
And then I forget
choice.
who my third one was, but I mean, other
I
than
think
that,
I had
did
the
good this
Jaguars too. I had a bunch of upsets.
I did
that never
pick the
happens.
Jags.
I
I
had a
remember
bunch of
picking them.
upsets.
week. Might
that
have been
didn't happen.
Houston where I was wrong.
But I will be Zeke right now.
What happened? I didn't see the game.
Everyone said he gave up. He's just sitting on the bench, just shaking his
Well,
head.
apparently Beckham got put back in, and he still didn't do phenomenally.
Isn't he on the Giants?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giants.
That's Monday's game.
Yes.
Yes.
You jump all around, man.
Yes.
We're just talking about it.
No, we haven't gotten to it.
Yeah.
Seahawks beat the Niners 12-9. The team that shall not
No,
be named.
time out. That's pretty fucking bad. 12-9, and you only beat the 49ers.
The
3
defense did
points.
phenomenal.
I don't
I know.
care.
I do.
It doesn't like.
I don't care if they win.
it's like people say Wilson's good, but it's just like after that, like how can you say he's good?
Listen, speaking of defenses, Carolina keeps showing up for me, so that's all I care about.
I feel like it used to be a offensive driven league. It's slowly turning over to a defensive driven
Because
league.
everyone on the offense keeps dying.
Dead.
I don't
Like,
get it. Yeah.
It's a fucking bloodbath anymore. They put all these rules into place so players stay healthy, but instead they're getting more fucking hurt than they used to.
I only lost one guy, and I don't even remember who it was.
That's not surprising.
I lost Woodhead. He went on IR, and I'm debating whether or not to keep him.
I want to say it was.
Because there's a chance. Because he's only supposed to be out
No
8
idea.
weeks. Well, they said 6
Enough
weeks,
8
but they
weeks.
put him on. But they put him on IR, which means he has to sit out 8. And he is amazing when he plays, especially in a league format that we have set up. So it's like, should I just keep him or should I bench his ass?
Well, the team that shall not be named
Redskins.
beat the Rams 27-20, and the Falcons beat the Packers 34-23 to round out Sunday's game.
So I think everyone in the NFC East is what 1-1, right?
No, because the Giants still didn't win, did they?
I don't think the Giants
Oh,
have a
did
win.
they win? Oh, I thought they
They
won last
played
night.
the
No, Detroit
Washington
kicked their,
the first week.
Detroit kicked their
I,
ass.
I fell asleep. I won't
No,
lie.
they're 0-2 because Detroit kicked
All
their
right.
ass. I'm pretty
So
sure.
it's 1-1 except for the shitty ass Giants.
Right now, everyone's 1-1, but
The Giants. I remember seeing the story because they were like, the Giants don't have a team this year.
no, because
But
they
they
don't. 'Cause
actually
like
have-
I said, even though they
Yeah.
put Beckham in, they still fucked up.
Speaking of the Giants, they lost to the Lions 24-10.
See?
Yeah,
told
I
you.
don't like. I've never liked the Manning. What is it? Eli.
The Manning.
Yeah, I do
Oh,
not.
God.
I
about
actually like Peyton. I actually like
Peyton's the
Peyton.
man.
Peyton was like it's a much better. Yeah, and
That's
then
the reason I
Eli.
ate Papa John's.
Eli just like runs. I
We
think
watched that shitty Super
So,
Bowl and had Papa John's.
technically-
pretty sure Eli just walks into the wall and doesn't realize he's
So
doing
the
it.
NFC East is a three-way tie for first, and
Yes.
then they just said fuck the Giants.
Oh, I know. That's kind of like the NL East with the Phillies.
Well, because they're
Yeah.
all 1-1, and they all have one divisional win,
Yep.
and then it's like, fuck you Giants. Like it's literally. what they're
It's
saying.
gonna be interesting if you ask me, because it's
Well, the Skins wouldn't have a divisional win. They
No.
lost to the Eagles.
yeah,
No,
lost the
but-
Eagles.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So yeah, so it's a two-way. It's a tie.
Sports! I knew something!
I couldn't read it.
I knew something!
It
But
doesn't
yes,
matter. It
but
doesn't matter.
it's
This
Eagles,
early on.
Eagles
doesn't
and
matter.
Dallas are tied.
Totally matters. They're going to the Super Bowl.
But
Yeah.
you know what's crazy is I still can't believe Detroit actually has a fucking team right now.
Going to the Super Bowl.
Detroit doesn't normally do anything.
If they could, just throw to Theo Riddick a little bit more. and we're
I
good.
think this
I'll
year.
hand off to him.
I honestly think that the Eagles are probably gonna make postseason this year, just
They
because. It's really gonna be between them and Dallas, but Dallas does not look as sharp
Like,
as they
can
did
we-
last year.
Can we talk about the AFC West though? Because they're all
I don't know who that
2-0, and then the Chargers, who are 0-2.
I like it.
So
Like,
don't pick them in a pick 'em league.
Oh my!
The
if
Chargers?
You,
Fuck
dude, if you
no.
look at first off, because that's L.A. Wow, did they completely screw that market up?
Yeah, they got the Rams and the Chargers now,
Yeah,
right?
and they.
Why didn't they just leave them in San Diego?
So
It's like
for
2 hours
those
away.
for those of you who don't realize, both of them had their first home games this Sunday. You can add both of their attendance up, and they don't equal the USC, who had more people inside the same stadium that they were.
The UFC?
USC, University of South
Oh.
California, I guess. I have no idea.
Southern California.
Southern California, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, they had 84,000, and then the two professional teams barely broke 82.
Well, because both their teams fucking
And you
suck.
add them together.
It's a baseball town right now.
Yeah.
with
Well,
the
no,
Dodgers.
they've had teams there, football
the
teams there before, and it never succeeds.
Well, they just don't have they never get a good team there. That's the other problem.
Ah,
Yeah.
they probably did okay with the Rams.
See, the problem
Rams
is
won the first
they
one.
only back winners. Okay, they don't understand losers.
Well, yeah, and right now the Dodgers are doing great, and the Lakers
Yeah.
are getting ready to fire up, aren't they?
I have no idea.
And they've got
but
that.
they just win. They win every.
LeVon Ball
They got this
idiot.
thing. They win every other year, and that's that. You know, they don't want to dominate. They just want to win every other year.
Well, anyway, over to baseball. The American League East is currently being led by the Boston Red Sox. The American League Central was clinched by the Cleveland Indians.
Woo!
The American League West was clinched
Cleveland
by
needs to do
Houston.
something.
The wild card in the American League, the Yankees are up 5
Cleveland's
games.
gotta do something.
And the Twins are also competing for that other wild card. The Yankees are still giving the Bostons a run for their money for who will be in first. Eliminated from the American League wild card contention are
Phillies.
Detroit, American
They're
League.
national.
Detroit
doesn't
and the
matter.
Chicago White
They're
Sox.
eliminated regardless.
It's universal.
Over to the National League. The National League East has been clinched by the Nationals. The National League Central, the Cubs are in first, but have not clinched it yet. The West, the Dodgers have obviously clinched with the best record in baseball. The wild card sees Arizona, who are 4.5 games above the rest, and Colorado. When it comes to the National League, every team's been eliminated except for Milwaukee, St. Louis, and Miami. Miami, 1 more game, they're out. St. Louis, 9 more games, they're out. Milwaukee, 11 more games, they're out. And that is baseball.
When does baseball end?
October.
October.
Last regular season game is
Beginning of October,
The
end.
the
Like
final
2
week
weeks,
of this month.
right?
That's the last regular season.
So they're
game.
out in like 3
Postseason's
weeks.
October.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right,
They're
Gibbles.
going further and further into the year now.
Yeah, why is that? It's crazy.
Warmer temps.
Okay. Global warming.
Climate change. It's fake.
It's fake.
On that note, is this it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's weird news.
It's still the same thing.
Okay.
It's gaming news with Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
My turn. All right, guys. Shirtless Mario.
That's
Oh, I saw this story.
A new trailer for Super Mario Odyssey released today during Nintendo's Direct briefing showed legendary gaming character Mario without a shirt.
Why is this a big deal?
Wait for it.
Yeah. Even though it may not have been the first time we saw Mario shirtless, people had a lot to say. There were lots of good tweets, apparently, on the subject, and we're collecting some of the silliest ones we've seen posts, blah, blah, blah.
You're not gonna
Obviously,
show
the
those
internet...
tweets.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to go through all the tweets. It's ridiculous. A lot of memes. We should probably, if we had, Padre, a meme generator, probably be pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Make some shirtless Mario memes.
You're gonna get to the point why it's awkward.
Awkward. Obviously, the internet ran with the fact that Mario's nipples, that we saw Mario's nipples. We didn't doubt he had them, but now we've seen them.
I don't think any other incarnations ever had nipples before. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
the straps usually always got in
Yeah,
the way.
Because they got rid of the shirt, but they kept the suspenders.
yeah, Batman and Robin, where the bat suit all of a sudden had nipples. It's very awkward when they just all of a sudden appear, but I haven't been there ever. They haven't done it again, so
I just don't understand why this is a big deal.
it's awkward. And it's very curious to see what the artist's take is on nipples.
Mhm.
It'd also be funny to think about. All right, we have to make a shirtless video game character. What do we need?
Don't worry, we'll get there. So
And
the
most of the
other
time they forget them.
the other most important question, which has yet to be answered, whether or not he has an innie or an outie.
Did that show?
He's fat. It's gonna be an innie.
Wow.
Could be an outie. Maybe
Could
he's too
be.
fat.
Yeah, exactly.
Any fat?
Pushed it back
no,
out.
dude. I was gonna say any fat people I've ever seen. It kind of just goes.
I've seen the weird fat bellies with the little weirdness popping out.
Damn right,
Damn, I'll take his
baby.
shirt off a lot?
Damn right.
I've never looked at him.
I
You're
can't.
shaking it.
And it's also at a weird angle, dumbass.
These are like little dots.
Yeah.
I can't even see
sorta.
them from here because you still have it on a shitty angle.
Yeah, you shitty. You're shitty. Shitty.
Bang bang.
Anyway. I thought it was kind of interesting.
That's because you're
Valve, guys. We're going back to Valve. In wake of the...
Have we ever been at Valve?
What?
Yes. Keep going.
When have we ever been at Valve?
Steam.
Valve? It's Steam.
Oh.
I
Call it
talk about...
Steam is owned by Valve.
Call it Steam.
It's Steam.
Thank you.
In the wake of the new PewDiePie controversy.
I'm out.
He just walks off, guys. Anyway.
I guess now it's the Gibby show. I own you all.
It's my... Valve has announced that it has
Oh my god.
making some changes to Steam user review to mitigate some problems related to review bombing. After PewDiePie's latest outburst, the
So is
developer...
like you suck?
You suck! Valve has announced... Oh, shit. I just reread it. After PewDiePie's latest outburst, the developer of Firewatch called out the outspoken streamer, said it would issue DMCA takedown notices against his Firewatch videos. Not everyone took the news well, and groups of people review bomb Firewatch on Steam. This is players posted a lot of negative reviews on Steam to lower its overall review score.
Because he said to do it?
I'm thinking what it is so basically what happened
He
is
hates it, so everybody hates it.
He's
No,
trying to-
no.
They're trying to prevent spamming of reviews happening so people's scores go
PewDiePie.
down.
I don't know how PewDiePie. I'm taking a guess here and say PewDiePie said buy this game, and then Firewatch said we don't want to associate with him, and then PewDiePie's nerds are now
Leaving bad reviews.
leaving bad reviews to
Oh,
tank to
God.
tank
Shouldn't
it.
you be 12-year-olds be learning U.S. history? Or fucking Excel?
Did you ever learn it?
I did. I like history. I just watched Lincoln today.
All right, so review bombing is a problem, Valve
Your
said,
hands
because
right
people are
now.
criticizing the
Vacation.
game for reasons outside the game itself. So that's basically what it is. So because people are reviewing the game for outside
So
reason
it's-
other than itself,
So it's spamming it, basically. They're just trying to prevent
It's
that.
it's basically trolling.
Yeah.
It's internet trolling. They don't
Are
like
they going to
trolls.
do it the other way?
people
so like if you tank
promoting
the rating, but what happens about the people that just bought or...
by good reviews.
Yes. If you do it one way, you got to do it the other way. And I don't know how you can honestly fucking tell.
I would have to agree on that one.
You can't just be like, oh, no, because
Because if you think about it, guys, most people who get review codes are going to say, oh, this game is good because they're somewhat interested in it. Well, not interested, but they're getting...
I don't know. I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan of the game I had to review for
Yeah.
free.
I say about everything.
weird.
But people who make money off of it will usually
Vote it more positive. So they're going to give it a more positive rating than probably what they would have if they bought the game.
How flat is that soda?
Because...
Not fun.
yeah. Anyway,
Moving on.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, I haven't picked mine up yet.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You have been doing nothing but non-stop.
I know.
No.
I put
You've
$300 out for a softball league that hasn't been paid back yet, so I can't go get it yet.
You've been freaking out about
Oh,
it, though.
I know. I'm not happy that I don't have it yet.
Why'd you put $300 out?
I had to pay the league fees.
Oh, well, shit. I'll pay you tomorrow. I'll pay you on Friday.
I already paid.
I don't have mine
So
till
right now
Friday.
the batting order is Eric, me, Gibby.
Damn.
Or Gibby, Eric, me, or what?
Eric already
I'll
paid
pay you on
too.
Friday.
Yeah.
3 of us.
But I don't have it yet because I put that 300 out. Otherwise, I'd be playing it right now. I would have canceled the
And
show.
he also happened to get a box of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what?
I got the Yamaha.
Oh, how did you have to pay 500 for it?
I went half. Birthday present.
Ah.
Yep. But it was unexpected.
Did you set it up yet?
Oh yeah, it's up and running. I also have new speakers.
Where? What are they?
JBL.
JBL's not bad.
Doesn't matter. Speakers. You blow them out, buy new ones.
That's why I had to get new ones. I found out those are blown out when I hooked it up to that.
Really?
It sounded like shit.
You still need to get a center speaker. That's center channel. That's what you need. If
Damn.
you get that, you'll be all set.
I could put a center and 2 more in.
Yes, they would be mids. If anything, what you could do is put 2 more speakers towards the back where the pool table is, and those would be considered your mids.
Yeah. I've
Yes.
got 3 more
What?
channels available.
Oh, just do it.
Well, one channel only can be a center.
Mm-hmm.
That's all dialogue.
But yeah, the PS4's down here now too. It's not hooked up to this yet because
System suck.
it's not fucking cooperating. That's all I did today.
Sucker!
That's why there's a little light over there now.
Where?
Optical.
The USB.
Oh, it's for a USB.
It's a USB booster because obviously the Elgato cords aren't going to make it all the way over here.
And on top of that, when you make a signal go for that long, you're going to lose some along the way, so you need a booster.
Sure. Anyway,
What topic were we on?
uh,
Marvel vs. Capcom.
some kind of fighting game.
I'll eventually get it.
You did nothing but talk about
I know. Well, the
that.
good thing is I didn't buy the deluxe, so I can just pick it up whenever.
So they have a
Newbie guide.
Like if you have never played the game or a Capcom game.
Yeah, so it kind of has a glossary. So,
Advanced guard.
I'm gonna need to know that.
a block that knocks your opponent back.
I fucking hate that in Smash Brothers. Why would they put that in that game? They all better have it. Every fucking character better have it.
This is achieved by pressing 2 attack buttons while blocking an attack. It also reflects projectiles.
Every character better have it.
Oh.
I'm so pissed that Smash Brothers only gave it to a certain the Fire Emblem douches.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Fire Emblem.
You got me all worked up.
Aerial recovery. As you're being hit into the air, your character can recover before hitting the ground by pressing any attack button. This will put your character back on his or her feet
I feel like
After
this is,
being attacked.
this is kind of just like feeding the button mashing people like me.
It does. It
If you're
does.
smashing buttons, you're never gonna get hurt, and you might end up doing a combo back.
Yeah. Aerial block. Block an attack while
In the air.
Huh.
Anti-air, a move that is useful against an opponent who is airborne. The best anti-air moves are from the standing position and take priority against an incoming attack from above.
I know nothing about this.
Armor! A move has armor. That means the character can take a hit while the move is active and it won't interrupt the attack animation.
I think the only bummer thing about this game is I don't think it was like Wolverine.
Oh, I have no idea.
I think they left out all the Fox characters.
Damn.
Or they didn't heavily promote them in the trailers and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll show up later, but from what I could see, there's no X-Men, there's no
Did you
Fantastic
see that
Four.
there's a new, I guess it's a TV show that's based off mutants?
The Gifted?
Mm-hmm.
Did it start yet?
Be honest, I don't know,
I
but
hope not.
I kind of want to watch it.
So do I. I didn't set the DVR.
Auto combo. MCVI has auto combo systems where every character can perform an auto combo by mashing the light punch button.
I can mash pretty well. I mash with the best of them. Like a
Yes.
potato.
I like it. BNB stands for bread and butter. This refers to a character's specific combo to a character that considered a mainstay combo for that character.
Hadouken. You know, the other
Oh my
thing
god,
that's
there's,
bad about this
there's a
game,
lot of these. I didn't realize how many there
Capcom
were.
has a shitty outing. You get Ryu, you get Chun-Li, you get Nemesis from Resident Evil, you get Chris from Resident Evil, and then a bunch of other fucking people I don't know. I think you get
Yeah.
Mega Man and Proto Man. But there's Capcom doesn't bring anything to the table when it comes to this game. Unless you're a hardcore Capcom fan that knows all their obscure shit.
Really? Yeah.
Like, if you look at everybody knows the Marvel characters.
Yeah.
You look at the Capcoms, Street Fighter, Mega Man, Resident Evil, other things.
Other things.
Stuff.
stuff.
Like who you think's missing?
I don't even know because I don't know Capcom well. So to me, I would just why not just do Marvel crossing over with Street Fighter? I'd have a better chance of knowing Street Fighter characters than I would the entire Capcom.
Interesting. That
And then
makes
have
sense.
DLC like Mega Man. Do Mortal Kombat. What Mortal Kombat fucking does.
Yeah, that makes sense to a certain extent. I just think like balancing acts are kind of hard when you do something like that, especially if you're trying to introduce characters after the fact.
Yeah.
Because usually when you but you usually have DLCs
And like these type of games, there's plenty of other games out there like that. Even like you go into like Dota and
any of the Defense of the Ancients or whatever. They
Same
always
thing.
have where if you have a large character pool and then you add one character in, it throws off the balance massively.
Okay.
And usually either that new character they add in is either the best character known to man or literally a piece of garbage. There's no
That's
in
fair.
between.
unfortunately. I'm not gonna read the rest of them,
That's fine.
but there's a ton of them.
I will tell you how it is hopefully next week.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity DLC characters have been announced.
Why
But
don't
it's
we wait
not
till-
available at the get-go, is it?
Correct.
Okay.
But
Launches.
neither of us care.
Yes.
I care a little bit. It's gonna probably be a bunch more Capcom characters. I have no fucking clue who they are.
Today, Capcom announced the remaining fighters who will be added. Blah blah blah. It will be Monster Hunter,
So generic.
Winter Soldier,
Cap.
Black Widow,
Essentially the same two characters. They're the same.
Winter Soldier and Black Widow.
Black Widow is the girl, isn't it?
Yeah, they're essentially just shield agents. One's
Well,
got a
yeah,
bionic
yeah.
arm.
All right, I get that. Okay, I understand.
They shoot.
One's got a great pair of tits.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
exactly.
That just doesn't help her fighting.
And the last one is Venom.
Venom could be cool. That's it? Or is that just the first pack? It'll be
For-
just the
for
first fucking pack.
just this year.
First pack.
Just this year.
Just
okay.
this year.
So probably quarter 1 release. All right. Or quarter 4 release.
I was
and
gonna
then-
say 4. Yeah. Well, actually, I have no idea what its quarters are, but yeah, pretty much that's what's happening. We know there has been much speculation on who the remaining DLC characters will be, and we're happy to announce that Monster Hunter, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, and the shape-shifting Venom will all be battling their way into Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite later this year. We are hard at work on these characters and can't wait to show them when they are ready.
But that shows the problem. The DLC, 3 Marvel characters, 1 really obscure, shitty Capcom character. Monster Hunter is a game that, like, I didn't know there was a character in Monster Hunter.
Well, apparently if you pre-ordered it, you got 4 extra character costumes: Warrior Thor, Evil Ryu, Gladiator Hawk, and Commander and Mission X.
Woohoo, you get a costume.
Which I told you already about anyway.
Probably did.
Next story.
Yeah, I did. I did about last week, because we talked about Gladiator Hawk a lot because of Nick.
Yeah, that's true. And how frustrated we are that he's right.
He's not fully right yet.
He's might as well.
damn
Might as well
close.
just give it
It's the
to him.
best he's going to get.
Yeah.
If
Might
Beta
as
Ray
well
Bill
get-
shows
yeah.
up, I'm done. Like I
Exactly.
said.
It's over. For all you Overwatch fans, an update is finally come out, adding a Junktown map. Woohoo!
Neither of us know what that means.
I don't think I still played that yet. I know you guys have.
We have. It's actually pretty fun. I actually played. We did because we did
The
it for
Game-a-thon.
Game-a-thon, yeah.
Maybe more now that it's down here. No.
So they basically
I
introduced
won't.
a new character or new oh my god, Jesus Christ! Introduced a new map
New Harambe?
and character balance changes. There's Harambe in there.
Oh, I know. If I
Okay.
ever do play this game, I'm Harambe.
You're not gonna like him. He's a defensive character.
I would always love Harambe. It's almost 2 years, a year and a half later, and I'm still talking about Harambe.
I understand where you're coming from here.
I'll never give up on
He's a
Harambe.
defensive character. There's no way in hell you're
I've
gonna.
never given up Harambe.
Next story.
Oh, you want me to go to the next story? All right. Shit.
Harambe!
I was gonna say they're revamping a bunch of characters like Mercy and
I don't know their
GBA,
names, so
but
I wouldn't,
whatever.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Pikachu giveaway for Pokemon Sun and Moon begins,
See, that
guys.
sounds fun. What are you talking about?
Harambe!
Nintendo has begun distribution
Harambe!
of another free Pokemon for Sun and Moon beginning
Mankey!
today.
Mankey.
Players can add a special Pikachu
Moon's
wearing
just
ash
fluffed up.
hat.
To their team.
I'm sorry.
You mean an ash hat wearing Pikachu?
that the new Pokken tournament?
It's a special Pikachu wearing Ash's hat.
That's not what you said
I have
the
no
first
idea.
time.
Okay.
He's wearing Ash's skin.
He said a special an Ash hat wearing Pikachu. Or a Pikachu wearing Ash hat or something like that. He didn't say it right.
Yep.
Pikachu's wearing goddamn the hat that Ash wears on top of his.
His
There
goddamn
it
big
is.
fat head.
There it is.
Um,
Harambe!
in honor of the series' 20th anniversary film, Pokemon the movie, I
I
choose
don't know if I
you.
want to see that.
Didn't even know they're coming
That's
out with it.
rewriting our childhood.
They're redoing it? What are they doing?
They're doing from when Ash leaves Pallet Town, but they're rewriting it completely.
Why?
There's no Brock.
Why?
There's no Misty.
Why?
We don't like
No,
them.
fuck that. They're not allowed to do
That's
that.
what
That's
I'm
ruining
saying.
My fucking childhood.
They see, like, I think he runs into them, but it's like a cameo. It's not, they're
Cameo.
gonna tag along.
Why? Fuck them. No, you don't fuck with something good.
Alright.
Maybe it's just them torturing us for what we've done to Godzilla several times.
To Pikachu, blah, 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 blah. There's a schedule. So it's September 19th through the 25th.
Oh my god, that's today!
You get the original hat. It's the 26th through the 2nd. You get
That's like next week!
Hoenn hat.
Cohen.
I don't know who that is. Ruby
It's a
slash
region.
Sapphire. Sure. October 3 to October 9th.
That's
you get
near
the
your birthday!
SNNOH hat.
Sino?
Sure, whatever. October 10 through October 6. Jesus fucking
That's
Christ.
way after your birthday!
UNOVA. Unova?
Wait, let me see that.
UNOVA.
I think he's just
Unova.
doing regions.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a region.
Well, it is. It says black and white. whatever that means.
UNOVA?
Yeah.
What was the region in black and
I
white?
didn't play black and white.
17 through the 23rd, you get the
That's near Ashley's birthday!
Kalos. KALOS.
It's close enough.
24th through 30th, you get the
That's like near Halloween!
Alolan.
Alola.
We don't get anything for Halloween, do we?
No.
Bastards!
30. That's the last one, yeah.
Dave.
Bastards. I don't care, I'm not getting any of it.
So there you go.
Wait, you don't even play it.
Moon's still repped.
No.
Moon's still rap, my friend. I'm sorry. Tokyo. Sony had their Tokyo Game Show press conference. And, that was today as well.
New
I
York!
guess it says it wrapped up. I guess they're really far behind us. I have no idea.
There's a hurricane. It's cool.
Yeah, it could be.
Dude, there's another one about to fuck Puerto Rico up.
I know.
Yeah.
That place already
Category
been fucked up.
5.
That
Poor
That
guys.
I gets fucked up
every year. Don't worry about
Dude.
it.
Hey, Irma missed it.
No, not
no,
Puerto Rico.
not Puerto Rico. It got Puerto Rico hit pretty hard.
Puerto Rico
On
got pretty-
Irma?
Yeah.
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 Well, I didn't hit directly.
Hit
but
everything
it-
around
No,
Puerto
it
Rico.
got
So
hit.
here's what happened. Puerto
They all
Rico
got
was
hit.
already having flooding before Irma. Then Irma came in and caused more flooding. So it might have gotten like the outskirts of Irma, but it still fucked Puerto Rico up pretty badly. Now, on the other hand, there are some islands that are literally gone.
Barbuda!
Barbuda's gone, like St. Thomas.
I really
St.
think if we went to Barbuda with a boat, we can claim it as our own.
No, it's
If
not
we
even-
walked in
it's
there and
like-
said,
Dave,
we'll clean this up, it's ours though.
It's virtually
be okay.
gone. Like, there's nothing
Can
to
we-
clean
Can,
up.
can
It's
we
a
get can we get a
big
Dace
flag.
Man flag?
I think we can.
All you gotta do is plant a flag.
Exactly.
All
I
you
think
gotta
we
do
can,
is
and it'd be
plant a
like,
flag.
okay, what's the only thing standing? Our flag.
All I know is if
Exactly.
the
We
Bahamas
win.
aren't in good shape by April, they better change where I'm going on my cruise.
They're not.
I guarantee you.
Hurricane
it usually
season
takes-
starts in April,
if
too.
they get hit hard, it normally takes
Hurricane
couple,
Arlene happened in the beginning of April.
It happens a couple
I'm
years.
just saying, it does.
It happens. It takes a couple years from the rebuild.
All right,
Sandy's not
well-
even officially done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sandy.
but, like, as long as
Sandy,
as long as I
Sandy's
can go
yes, so
there.
that's still happening. Like
long as I
Houston's
can
going to
get there.
take at least 5-6 years to rebuild.
We're
Florida's
just going to
take-
sell Florida to Cuba.
Yeah. Pretty
I
much.
mean, we don't really want Florida anyways.
Nothing down there I like.
Disney World.
Bunch of old people.
Haven't been in 11 years.
Bunch of old people. Anyway,
I was in Miami a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Miami's okay, but
Yeah,
that
but
could be
I
out
would
of
visit a
country.
different
I'm
state.
okay with that being out of country.
You can't say Miami's okay. What did you do last time you went to Miami, Gibby?
Drink.
And did you leave the hotel?
Yes.
I feel
How
like
many times?
we could have recreated it here. I could have got you a bunch of sand.
Once, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I could have got like a bucket
You-
of clear
No,
water and put
no,
salt in it.
twice. Twice.
We've been over
Twice.
this. You paid like fucking hundreds of dollars just to go to the Jersey Shore.
And drink.
Exactly.
And drink.
You're an idiot.
And drink.
Keep going.
Much better room
Could've drank at home.
accommodations. Much
You
better room
could've.
accommodations.
No, Gibby. Okay, like, just
You could have gotten all inclusive and like Cherry Hill.
Just fucking go.
Would have liked it.
Go.
Earth Defense Force 5 release date announced, guys.
What is that?
Woohoo! I have no idea. Never heard it. Zone
What they're gonna try to use to keep off the hurricanes.
Zone of the Enders VR has been announced with enhanced graphics.
Are these all indie games, or are these
Square
like major games?
Enix announces new game with Metal Gear artists.
Uh-oh.
Final.
But not Metal Gear.
Yeah, not Metal Gear. No.
It's not. Wait. Did Konami sell to Square Enix?
No, it's the
No,
artist.
the
who did
artist.
Metal
The
Gear.
artist
Oh,
did it. Final Fantasy 9 announced for PS4. Oh wow, that's actually kind of
A
interesting.
remake, you mean?
I guess it sounds like an
Yeah.
HD remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy, they're already
up to
doing a
15,
Final
right?
Fantasy 7 remake.
Monster Hunter World release.
I want to know which one they have.
I don't know what the hell that is
For
either.
what?
Final Fantasy.
I didn't think you played them. Probably.
He probably did. He probably never gave it back because he's probably still masturbating.
It's a miracle.
Shit! I have Final Fantasy 9!
We're playing it.
I might.
PS4 and Xbox One crossplay
Wait, shh.
was live in Fortnite,
Eh.
but has been corrected.
Wait, Fortnite's really fun, actually. Have you ever played that?
I don't know what it is.
So it's basically a zombie game, but Mike has it, and it's fucking hilarious. So it has this droid, like an android in there, that is like a sarcastic Navi. At one point, she's talking about how we got to go out and save some of the humans, but we have to be smart because we still need civilization to survive. So try to save the smart ones.
Mm-hmm.
To get your loot, you have pinatas, and the pinatas, you can hit them with different things. So like sometimes it's a guitar, sometimes it's a bat, sometimes it's a scythe, and the pinatas are actually like
Sounds like Borderlands.
yeah.
It's
Like
better than-
Claptrap sounds like the robot.
I was gonna say
the
the same
robot
thing,
literally
yeah.
sounds like Navi though. It's crazy. It's crazy.
All right.
But they
From
like, the pinatas
a
are like alive
technical
too, so, like, they look terrible.
standpoint, the ability for PS4 and Xbox One owners to play online together in games like Rocket League is more possible, but to date, Sony has not given its consent to allow it to happen.
So Sony doesn't want to. Okay, so Sony's like in 1865 when they're like, no, you're not taking my slaves. And then Xbox like, no, everybody's equal. We can have intermarriage and all that
That's
stuff.
because Xbox needs people to play.
I was gonna
Sony
say,
needs to stop being racist.
No. Well, despite that, Fortnite reportedly enabled cross-platform play between the two consoles over the weekend.
Is it really
Although
Sony's
that
choice at that
has
point?
not been turned off and chalked up to
Quote unquote an error. Well,
Fortnite's a
if you
fun
think
game.
about it,
If it's going out to Fortnite servers and they're paying for their own servers, it's really their decision, isn't it?
but it's Sony's yeah.
I don't know how Sony could step in and say no. If you're
because
handling everything.
you're using Sony. Sony has their PS whatever you
pay $60
PS
for,
Network.
and then you have the Xbox, which has the gold and silver
Which you pay
network,
way
whatever,
more for.
which you pay more for. But so that allows them to have control over what's being played on their network. So I can see it. I can see
feel
there
like-
being issues there. I understand what you're saying, but they're basically controlling it by saying it's their network, and you can only play their network games on their network, and then they're cross networking.
But you are playing on their network.
So
Like,
basically, it's
you
like
still bought it through them, so they're still getting the money. It's not going to deter. It's not going to be like, hey, crossplay. I'm going to go buy an Xbox now, because then you should have just bought the
But-
Xbox in the first place.
yeah, but I understand where Sony's coming from because
They're just being dicks.
Well,
They want to kill the Xbox.
yes, that's exactly.
They want
what
to.
I'm
They want
getting
to.
at.
They're strangling it, and they're just waiting for its last
But the
breath.
problem
Yeah.
is that they're never going to be able to do it.
And it's not healthy
Because
for them to do it.
One, Xbox is too affordable for everybody to be able to go get one. Two, everyone already fucking has one and uses it all the time. So they're not. Xbox won't die out. That's the problem.
It's not healthy for them to kill off Xbox. They need competition. It's okay. Just
I
as
mean,
an example.
for a
Nintendo-
for
no,
a
but he's
gamer,
right, though.
it is. For a gamer, you're right. But for the Sony, they much rather it be killed
yeah.
off.
Look at the
So
WWE.
they're going to increase their profit margins.
But think
a lot.
about this is though, he's right because it's not Nintendo's
I'm
not
sorry,
an
I go back
actual,
to business. I know, but
I know.
yeah.
Nintendo's not an actual competition for either of the two of them because Nintendo's
Because
on its own separate level.
Nintendo caters
for
to
kids.
small children.
And on
yeah.
top of that, Nintendo also gets its own games. Anything that you find on Xbox and PlayStation, you really typically don't see on Nintendo.
Nintendo lucked out with their early franchises
Yeah.
and being able to continuously build on
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, you don't
Yeah.
see, like...
I mean, that's
you
why
don't
they're
really
the
see-
largest. They're the largest console
Yeah.
because of the fact that they cater to the little kids.
Because
And as they
cater to
grow up,
all-
majority
well,
of
that's it.
them stop playing video games.
It's not just
so
all.
it's
It's not just little kids. Nintendo caters
like
to
where
all
Nintendo,
ages.
where PlayStation, Xbox, even if you buy them both, I don't know if it equals what fucking
Are you-
Nintendo
Are you
has.
kneading the blanket like a cat?
Well, it feels a lot better than the concrete.
Yeah. So
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Next story.
I
Do agree with how Sony's handling it though. I
From a
would-
business
from a
perspective,
business
absolutely.
standpoint, it doesn't.
You
make
strangle
sense.
it, you
Yeah.
corner the market,
See,
and
no,
you do
here's
everything.
what I would do. From a business standpoint, if you really want to get people...
They don't need to.
No, make them pay.
So,
Make them pay for
They
cross-platform
already
playing.
do.
But see, the
No,
problem
but
is.
make it an additional thing. People already like PlayStation Network because you get a lot of features with it.
But see,
Tack
all right, so
another
that
10 to 15. Listen, let me finish. Tack another $10 to $15 on the monthly subscription price, or just let it be a separate thing so you can do it. I can guarantee you,
I
people
understand
could
what you're saying.
cross-platform, they would do it.
But your problem is a lot of games you are then taking a small player base and making it even smaller because you're segregating. Half of you can play with each other, half of you can't, and then out of those half you can only play. It would actually kill. It would kill games. Is the problem.
Depends. It depends
It's
on
not-
how much
it's
people
not-
you're
actually
talking about the
don't-
lobbies.
It's not
it-
depends. There's a lot of games out there that it would just
a lobby
kill.
that would have 32 could essentially be 16-16 if
Yeah.
16 of them have crossplay.
Yeah,
and 16
exactly.
don't.
So your problem is you don't want to.
Yeah, but
That's
there's
one of
still-
the biggest issue with multiplayer games. Is you
StarCraft.
don't want to allow people. Like StarCraft is actually a beautiful. StarCraft 2 is a beautiful example of how they handled it. So if you have a friend, and let's say your friend bought the latest expansion, Legacy of the Void, and your friend over here still has the
Wings of
anti-
Liberty.
Wings
or
of
Sons
Liberty.
of Liberty. Or whatever.
If I group into a party with him,
I drag you down.
he has all the access that I have.
Oh, no.
He has access to Legacy of the Void. Why? Because they don't want to segregate the community so that it allows you to... It makes sense if you think about it.
I'm
The
just
problem
saying
is you
from a
don't want to
But that's-
divide it up too
From
much.
a
Blizzard
business
within Blizzard.
standpoint, if they're going to do it, they need to make people pay.
I really
I'm not saying they should, but I'm saying that that's what they would need to do.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. I think it's a
I
dick
know
move,
I know where you're
but-
coming from, but you're at that point I think you're gonna have player kickback because you're already paying in order to actually play online.
Which was, first off, it was a selling point for the PS3, where you didn't have
It's
to
free.
pay.
Yeah.
And now PS4, they went with the fucking
Suckered you into
Xbox
it.
method.
But it's
method,
cheap.
Yeah.
But
It's
they're-
cheaper.
But
It's a
the
lot
other
cheaper.
thing
I'll
is
admit
they're,
that one.
they're also their point of view was most people already had PlayStation Network. That was the thing. Most of the people who, when I sold them a PlayStation 4, told them they need PS Network to play online, they were like, "Oh, I've already had it," because PlayStation gave away better games with that network than Xbox ever did.
PS4 has taken a long time to get back to that point. They haven't given away decent shit. They
But
just started doing it.
When they did it, they used
In PS3, yeah.
Yeah, it was really decent shit.
Yeah.
And that was why people were getting PlayStation Network, was because they were giving away amazing shit for $50, and it used to not be 50.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I understand where you're coming from.
Cost more, but I just think you're gonna divide the player base up too much.
Yeah.
But
All right,
well.
next story, Jim.
Battlegrounds, guys, continues to set new
PUBG.
records. The uber popular Hunger Games like PC shooter
not that
recently
popular.
reached out more concurrent users than any other
Fucking
game in
hipsters.
Steam history. The title reached
Why didn't you just say Valve?
1,348,374 users on September 16th, pushing past the 1,291,328 record set by Valve's Dota 2 reached back in March.
Is this going to be an every week thing
2016.
where we're like, oh, PUBG did this again? The game.
Well, no,
we-
that's,
can we-
that
can
means
we-
that means
in 1 week they gained over 300,000
Neither of us care.
concurrent users.
300,000?
300,000, yes. Like, it's pretty,
400,000.
whatever. I hate all you people. Anyway, of all these figures from the Steam
Make it
charts,
450.
VIA Polygon.
Yeah.
So they may
Oh,
not
look, it's 9
be entirely accurate. Whatever case, it's clear that Battlegrounds is a smash hit. It's passed 1 million peak concurrent users last week, and that the game has continued to grow. Can't wait for the next map, because I really don't like the map they currently have, but that's just me.
Are they still technically in beta?
Yes. Yes, they are.
How can you be in
People
beta
are-
and
people
have
are
that
still
many?
pissed. Some
For
people are still
fucking
pissed
ever?
because they
You
put
have to
loot
pay
crates
that
in.
You have to pay for it. It's a little bullshit. Anyway. Telltale Games is named Zynga Boss its new CEO.
Okay.
Zynga.
Isn't that the guy who
Uh,
did Minecraft? Or was part of it?
Minecraft's-
Minecraft was part of that company?
The independent studio behind the popular Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, and Minecraft
That's
adventure. Yeah, it has the new CEO, Pete Howell. The former executive at mobile and social gaming giant Zynga has been hired to lead Telltale. I don't think so. I mean, they
They
did
were
the
something that
Zynga
began with a Z.
Poker, which is
Like
I
the cheesy
play.
mobile game thing, Zynga?
It's like
Zynga Poker, like I've played that on, like I'm
So
sure
they're-
most of you've played that.
yeah.
And
So
a
they're
bunch
bringing the
of
guy
random-
over whose sole job was to push games that already exist to come into a game company that pushes out creative and new inventive stories.
yes.
Success! It's like taking somebody from like a home improvement area
Well, it's gonna get
and
bad.
putting them into like an automotive area.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't stick well in my book. I don't know. I might just be, I don't know.
You know, Howell said, the new CEO, he goes, I've been a huge fan since Telltale reinvented the old LucasArts games. Now it's working with some of the biggest intellectual properties in the
I know
world.
nothing about what he's saying.
It has too good an opportunity to pass up.
Well, if he's just going to be the face and just like nothing more, like he's not going to make actual decisions, then fine. Let the ship run. If you're going to go in there and steal the ship at like a fucking iceberg, fuck that guy.
Well, and we'll see what happens.
Just
I mean,
don't
I
change
don't
the
know.
trash cans.
Yeah, I know.
You'll be mocked for years.
You will be my fears. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. Hearthstone recipe book combines cooking and crafting. Books outlining strategy, expansion, lore, or show off the art of the video games world are commonplace. Video game
Forgot what
cookbooks,
company made that.
on the other hand, are not something you quite find so often.
Give me which
Following
one
up
drops you said?
to the World of Warcraft, the official cookbook,
Wait,
It's a legit cookbook.
you're
yes.
talking about books.
a book.
an actual, like I give you a buck.
I hate Blizzard. So
Chelsea
How the fuck are they in the book
Monroe
industry now?
Castle has a new recipe collection
It's not
on the way, and this time is inspired by Hearthstone. The Innkeeper's Tavern Cookbook promised to include over 50 Hearthstone-inspired eats, cocktails, and
Rats.
mocktails.
I don't know.
mocktails.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Ducktails.
According to the book's
Mocktails?
description.
They're fake cocktails, no alcohol.
DuckTales.
I don't like that.
Woo!
F that noise. It has to have alcohol in it, or
Or I don't want it.
The danger
Although
lurks
theory, the
behind
deck
you.
crafting uses very different skills from the food crafting. The creativity skill required for home chefs has obvious parallels into the gaming world. How the fuck do you even write that is beyond me. The book publisher Insight shared 3 recipes from the Innkeeper's Tavern, which you can check out and try for yourself. Polymorph Puffs. Made from lamb sausage, a grown-up version of pigs in a blanket.
Wait, that's not the same thing.
Blood of the Ancient One, and
still on the
Old
topic?
Gods inspired Take on the Blood of Mary.
Food in the games, but in real life.
Fireside Log. Roll cake with a distinctive blue spiral. You can cut through it. I don't get what that means, but okay.
Sexual term.
Cookbook retails for $22 and is set to release November 7th.
Oh, election! It's not election day this year, is it?
No.
That's the date that Donald Trump won.
Damn.
Let that sink in.
Actually, I think you vote every. That's
Well, you
not-
vote for,
I thought
like,
it was the
senators
second.
or
I thought it was
some
the
shit, right?
second. November 2nd was first Tuesday.
Huh. Well, anyway, real
Yeah.
quick, I got a little bit of celeb news. The Emmys happened this week.
Oh no.
How
I'll
close
take a
was
beer.
Donald Glover won.
Budweiser.
Handmaid's Tale won.
Told you.
So good.
The nothing was shocking. The only shocking moment the Emmys might have produced was that Sean Spicer showed up during the opening monologue.
Oh my lord.
And the room went silent.
And it went silent. Why?
Funniest fucking joke ever. Because Colbert was looking at the audience. He's like, this is the largest Emmy audience
Thank
I've
you.
ever seen, ever. Wish there was some way we could tell that. And then Spicer comes out on the mobilized podium that Melissa McCarthy used to use on SNL.
Okay.
And goes, this is the largest audience, period. And then just does that. And Steven goes, thank you, Melissa McCarthy. And shows him off stage. She looked pissed.
Wow.
Yeah. The opening monologue, otherwise, was really funny. He took a few shots at Trump. He took a few shots at the people in the room. And, yeah, it's pretty good.
Didn't watch it.
Oh, well, I didn't watch it either. I watched all the Colbert clips.
What?
The other funny joke he did was he was up for late night host. John Oliver won.
Didn't you say that?
Yeah, because it's, of course, Colbert just started picking up this year, so he might have a chance next year. But the skit they did afterwards, it was Colbert in the audience with Jimmy Kimmel drinking a drink, and they're like, oh, it's some kind of British cocktail. They're like, yeah, it's called The Last Week Tonight. And it's so good, they only make one a week. And then Kimmel goes, wait a minute, did you check the name on the envelope? Sometimes they get the wrong name on the envelope. And Colbert just goes, not this time. But I think he did fairly well as the host. He did a little Westworld skit, which was pretty funny. And he also did the skit with RuPaul, where she was the Emmy.
Oh, God.
And apparently RuPaul makes noises like, oh my God, and shit like that.
Okay.
Well, Colbert started doing it back, and his retarded faces are funnier. Like, it's awkward for a white guy to do it. But anyway, Emmys were in. Donald Glover won big. Handmaid's Tale won big. I think This Is Us might have won big too. Woo! And then John Oliver took the late night. But yeah, that's the show.
That's the show, guys.
What do you got going on?
Guys, shit. I was gonna say watch me tomorrow, but I might not be on tomorrow. Because we might
We
be
can play down here
we might be
as we
making
do it.
characters.
We can play a game down here.
We decided where we're going?
Yeah.
Probably here.
Okay, good, because I'm broke.
Yeah, I can't go to the pub either.
I might need to stop get beer.
That's
'cause
fine.
I think how many beers I left in
I'll
there?
take,
Not
like,
many.
So we
6.
might be streaming tomorrow. Tune in.
We probably will.
What?
Shit.
There's a bunch of random shit I just put in there.
Yeah.
Check it
Alright.
after the show. See if
We'll
we-
check it. All right.
But we should be streaming tomorrow.
Normally I would stream every Wednesday.
Pubga?
Unfortunately, yeah, it's Pubga, but unfortunately, it looks like I'm getting sidelined. I'm also thinking of doing either Saturday or
We should
Sunday.
do Thursday.
Well, my problem is when I play Civ,
I'll be
I lose
Kingston.
track of time.
And like yesterday, I was up till midnight.
Oh,
'cause
no.
I didn't
Old
realize.
man can't hang then, huh?
I didn't realize.
Still work the next day.
Yeah, I had
Gibby,
to
what
work
time do you
this
get up for work?
day.
When I get
5:30?
up, 6, like 15ish.
So I was up till 1 a.m. and I was up at the same time.
Yeah, but I gotta sit there and stare at a computer screen
So do I.
and actually look at VPs in the face.
Well, not VPs, but I got.
I think you
I had,
tired is still better looking than
I had a
most of them.
controller talk to me today. It was just bad.
So, anyways, we might stream tomorrow. Dave,
What do you got going on?
Not a damn thing, you know.
All right, follow us on Twitter at The Dace Man Show. Follow me on Twitter at The Dace Man. If you're watching on Facebook, you obviously have already liked us. But tell your friends to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/DaceMan Show. Head over to Twitch, give us a heart there, or you can subscribe. We've got all kinds of perks listed below. Not going to go through them right now.
My face!
TV/DaceMan and Friends. Buy our swag. Also has a lot of his face.
Whee!
tpublic/user/The Dace Man Show.
Yes.
And check out thedacemanshow.com where
Com.
updates have been happening all week. There's new bios, new bio
Because
pictures.
Dace is off from
You,
work.
you can tell. Things get done when I don't have adult life.
At the adult
and
life.
I think that's it.
I think you're right.
YouTube.com/DaceMan Show. It's getting colder outside.
Do we do
hopefully
Twitch?
soon.
No, Twitch.
Yeah, I did do Twitch.
The Twitters.
Yeah, that's what I kick it off with.
Oh, my bad. I don't pay attention.
Anyway, youtube.com/TheDaceMan Show. Hopefully new content will come
We
this winter.
also got a charity event.
That's in February.
Oh.
But yes, mark your calendars. February
See, I'm
24th
helping.
and 25th. Dace-tacular Gaming for a Cause 5.
We also got an Alzheimer's thing.
Yeah, the thing, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, we are sponsoring Team Shazam at the Alzheimer's Walk sometime in October. I'll get you the dates next week. So you can donate. You can check out. We'll have links on the site and here on Twitch. But that's all
we
we've
could probably
got.
set it up to where they can donate to us, and then we can donate directly too.
So if you donate to us, put in little messages that it's for the Alzheimer's, and then we'll forget. See what I did there? No. Check it out. Again, we'll be sponsoring Team Shazam. So if you're there at the Alzheimer's Walk and you see the Dace Man Show logo on their shirt,
Take a picture and send it to me in email. We'll put it up on the website.
there you go. And just say hi, because it's obviously for a good cause. We did the Alzheimer's organization for the Delaware chapter back
2 years?
2 years ago.
Yeah, because last year it was
Messages Project.
messages. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, there you go.
There we
That's
go.
what you have it. That's everything. So did I pull it up? I did pull it up. It's probably playing. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. This has been episode 222. And for the few,
For my chicken.
And for the Dace-tacular. See you next Tuesday.